elevator, from the elevator to the innovator. I'm living.
Hey! What's up? What's up? Frosty Friday. Extensions.
Push on, don't put away. No more can I dance and knock. You know kids. Some boy fi try the life. I wait them time. Oh, that's a bad mind. Night time. Alright, now some boy I prove to me say them have the wrong mind. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, they stop coming heal. I feel them. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them. I feel them. You got money dance and knocker. Circle them ends like an internet hacker. Search and find like a GPS tracker. The whole of them be a hater. Them not like me, and me do I like them. Them are me enemy, me not beg no friend. That boy there, he kiss me from when. Circle, the little bugger ends. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, them stop coming heal. I feel them. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. Push on, pa. Don't part away. No more can I dance and knock. You know kids. Some boy fi try the life. I wait them time. Oh, that's a bad mind. Night time. Alright, now some boy I prove to me say them have the wrong mind. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, they stop coming here. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them. You got money dance and knocker. Circle them ends like an internet hacker. Search and find like a GPS tracker. The whole of them, they real hater. Them not like me, and me do I like them. Them are me enemy, me not beg no friend. That boy there, he kiss me from when. Circle, the little bugger ends. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, them stop coming heal. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them. Bad mind people not in my bloodline. Please don't take what is mine. Love me, let me shine. Why are the artists of the bad mind? Dancer knocker, dancer killer, dancer doctor, unholy boss, young lord vendetta. The best is the best, we only get better. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, them stop coming heal. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them. Chat off your mouth. Chat off your mouth. Them a carry what? Mixed feelings. Me and them not in a no deal. Anyone fight me up to win. Me never hate for me nose a bleach out me skin. So them boy them figure the win a bin. Them not real, them a store money again. Some people not real, I just can't feel. Some people not real, them stop coming heal. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them.
Hey, y'all. I'm feeling so good right now, y'all. I am down 15 pounds. I've been exercising for what? Like 3 weeks. Yeah, like 3 weeks, hard. And I stopped the sugar. You know what I'm saying? I'm a diabetic anyway, so that's good. And I use organic honey. So I feel good, because not only is it for my health, but I got a show coming up July 26th. Like, this is Frosty Friday, big shit. You feel me? And my shit gonna be crazy. So, you gotta work the stage and all of that. You gotta be out there doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And the after party is gonna be sick. What? Well, the shit that we can't do in the park, we're gonna definitely turn up for the after party in the club. So I'm doing my lights out performance. Yeah, so lights out performance. That shit gonna be crazy. That shit is gonna be crazy. Lights out. Okay. So I got to get this in shape. You know what I'm saying? I got to, do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to that nice, sexy shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so moving right along. Hey.
Otherwise, them girl come out from corner, sit down my laptop from here and I shop your business. How you doing, Miss Rosie? Girl, you too nosy. Yeah. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you see you fit on. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you hear you fit on. Fish never them up, what others find name. You live your life like this girl. You live and pray. You keep your business alone and mind your own. You keep your business and mind your own. And you live much longer. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. True Rosie, Janet Starbuck, Pamela. Over her man, yeah. Do laba laba, do watchy. Do laba laba, do chatty. Laba Mount Rosie.
Hey, boom, down, boom.
Otherwise, them girl come out from corner, sit down my laptop from here and I shop your business. How you doing, Miss Rosie?
We got a lot of them.
Girl, you too nosy. Yeah. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you see you fit on. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you hear you fit on. Fish never them up, what others find name. You live your life like this girl. You live and pray. You keep your business alone and mind your own. You keep your business and mind your own. And you live much longer. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. True Rosie, Janet Starbuck, Pamela. Over her man, yeah. Do laba laba, do watchy. Do laba laba, do chatty. Laba Mount Rosie. As man come from corner, you are sent text to Lana. As man come from corner, I send text to Nosy Parker. Say too much carry go, bring it, come it, bring problem. Carry go, you chatty back, it bring your problem. People never call you back and belly rat. You are back and belly rat. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you hear you be strong. Rosie Posey, girl, you too nosy. Not everything you see you be strong. How you doing, Miss Rosie? Yeah, you too nosy. Rosy posy, got you too nosy, not everything you see you fit on. Rosy posy, got you too nosy, not everything you hear you fit talking about. No, Rosy posy, got you too nosy, not everything you see you fit on. Yes. What? Leave people business alone. What? Yes. And mind your own. Yes. 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 While you're watching others' business, ooh, your business is spoiled. Spoiling. Say too much carry go, bring it, come, it bring a problem. You carry go, you bring it back, it bring a problem. Rosy posy, got it too nosy, not everything you hear you fit talk. Rosy posy, got it too nosy, not everything you see you fit talk. As my husband corner, I send text to Sister Lana. As my husband corner, I send text to Nosy Quagga. Should I never do a thing like that? Rosy. Yes. Yes. We're gonna go on. We're gonna go on. We got a sister, T Blue. Everybody know T Blue, T Blue. Yes, yes, yes. Here go T Blue. Wish it would rain, y'all. Wish it would rain. Yes. It's T Blue. Not kids, not kids. Yeah, you know, sometime in life, you have to be careful for what you wish for, you know? Cause it just might come true. I wish the rain would have fall right now. I'm happy, almost hit all right now. If I'm evil, so make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. I wish the rain would have fall right now. I'm happy, almost hit all right now. If I'm evil, so make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. Hey, you know how it's sweet. You get the romance, the rain up there. You and your lover just feel up the shit. Yes, every little bit, you are begging for stinking deep, just a twist and a turn. But in your lips when the beast thing up, there's in a combination, you know that's a murder. Yay! And I'm so high up you on the river, I wish the rain would have fall right now. I'm almost here right now. If I'm evil for yourself, make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. I wish the rain would have fall right now. I'm almost here right now. If I'm evil for yourself, so make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. Why? Send the kids down on them granny. While me look on some steak and some fried ramen, I'm gonna rise like Grey Goose. Yeah, see if me can go and cool down my body. Cause I'm dripping wet, can feel the sweat running from my face to neck. And I'm heading home from work again. Right, you know I'm feeling it. I wish the rain would have fall right now. Me almost hit hard right now. If I'm evil for yourself, so make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. I wish the rain would have fall right now. Me almost hit hard right now. If I'm evil for yourself, so make you know understand. So that don't mean I'm mad. This a sign and say, what is this? Raindrops are fair. As me take out my phone, I'm off it calling. That's I walk through the gate, now me darling. Me could do it, me da fi jump on him. I was so tremendous, I got to see him. We couldn't stop kissing, but in my head this is all I'm reminiscing. I wish the rain would have fall right now. Me almost get on right now. See if I'm evil for yourself, so make you know understand. So that don't mean me man. I wish the rain would have fall right now. Me almost get on right now. If I'm evil for yourself, so make you know understand. So that don't mean me man.
Yes, hold on. Real still, y'all. Yes. Oh my God, I'm feeling so happy.
Oh, take the money. Oh, it's a contradictive man. I want to take care of you. Listen up. So all you have to tell me say you love me and you don't even care. You never spend no time and you weren't even there. Before you blaze the fire, you will try out the fear. Baby, this is too much to bear. Hey, I'll take the money on.
Real still.
I'm so contradictive.
2019.
I want to take care of you. Listen up.
What?
So all you have to tell me say you love me and you don't even care. You never spend no time and you weren't even there. Before you blaze the fire, you will try out the fear. Baby, this is too much to bear. You need love so much, but you can't get enough. Then again, your heart gets rushed. When I need your touch, you're always in a rush. All I feel is there. The hurt takes time to heal. Cause my love is real. For real. But life still goes on with me. Just you wait and see. You see. Have you imagined what I've been through? So many sleepless nights trying to get over you. Yeah, you physical ways get the best of you. I think it's cynical and I trust the truth. Sometimes I say I won't pressure myself. Always disposal in my head. Say, should I stay or should I go? The hurt takes time to heal. Cause my love is real. So real. But life still goes on with me. Just you wait and see. You'll see. Me come in and seek some attention. Boy, ignore me, I'ma face the door slam. The situation is a primitive one. How would you feel if to find a new man? But don't you know that I love you? Why are you hurting me, my boo? I need you, baby. Oh, yeah. The earth takes time to heal. Cause my love is real. Sorry, but life still goes on with me. Just you wait and see. You'll see. So all you have to tell me say you love me and you don't even care. You never spend no time and you weren't even there. Before you blaze the fire, you will try out the fear. Baby, this is too much to bear. You need love so much, but you can't get enough. Then again, your heart gets rushed. When I need your touch, you're always in a rush. The love I have for you is still there. The hurt takes time to heal. Cause my love is real. For real. My life still goes on with me. Just you wait and see. You'll see. The earth takes time to heal. Cause my love is real. For real. But life still goes on. Hold on. Respect one.
Tell up your
Crazy.
rise you. A whole life that don't fit me. Money in a pocket me. To my woman I will keep me. Now make them suffer like that. Man I hate to have it. Someone that can work hard. Do the things we uplift. Happy make the money now, go and the later. Talk the house man, keep get skyscraper. Bad mind, we no stay them up later. Happy make man, moving like grace. What the sunrise, man, them rise. Happy what early plan and the war with place in a life. Better you have to survive. Yeah, I'm a boss, by every month. Yes, that's right.
When the Extensions just happened. Friday, in New York City.
Rising. A poor life that no fit me. Money in a pocket. To my woman, I will keep me. I make them suffer like
New York City.
when I hate to have it. Someone up here, do the thing for up. Happy make the money now, go and the later. Talk the house man, keep get skyscraper. Bad mind, we no stay them up later. Happy make man, moving like grace. What the sunrise, man, them rise. Happy what early plan and the war with place in a life. Better you have to survive. Yeah, I'm a boss, I am a man, 9 to 5. Lunchtime, I tune me arrive. And I still eat work, I tune me out to fight. We know about hard work and sacrifice. That's why me nah, you broke in life. Happy make the money now, no and the later. Talk the house man, keep get skyscraper. Bad mind, we no stay them up later. Happy make man, moving like greater. A poor life that no fit me. Money in a pocket. To my woman, I will keep me. Can't make them suffer like that. Man, I hate to have it. Someone up in the car. Do the things we uplift. The dirty days we found in the way. The money I come in. The man living here at the front with the way. I'll be keeping straight by any name. So we come up and drop it to we make the money. For people Christmas and Friday. 1 couple million in at the bank highway. Now serve to buy the ticket when we fly. But no one in a jam out and jar up the driveway. Patient them away from me. Tell me now make it pass. Yeah, me daughter them at school and drop them off. Pick them up quickly before evening pass. Time is a bright lights and to the hourglass. A poor life that not fit me. Money in a pocket. To my woman I will keep me. Can't make them suffer like that. Man I hate to have it. Someone up the road hard. Do the things we uplift. Happy make the money now, no and the later. Talk the house man, keep get skyscraper. Bad mind, we no stay them up later. Happy make man, moving like greater. A whole life that no fit me. Money in a pocket me. To my woman I will keep me. Can't make them suffer like that. Man I hate to have it. Someone up the road hard. Do the things we uplift.
Respect one.
Yo, Miss Red, if you know you're ready for them in bed with good music like this, drop it.
Yes, I will.
When I'm in Jamaica, when I'm in England, when I'm in Canada, when I'm in Brooklyn, Bronx, yo, when I'm in Manhattan, I tune into Miss Red on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on the Bronx Network Cable TV. Yo, Miss Red, yo, drop that tune there.
Simple and so solid. Tell them it's HR record. And a kind of worries and real rich. What I'm saying, I reach this side, you're rich. Okay. So get the loot fights up right now. Me a telling up, stop the killing. One man who say money and make sure say that they stop the stealing. Get the loot fights up right now. One stop the killing. One man who say money and make sure say that they stop the stealing.
Frosty Friday. Extensions today. Hold on. Extensions today. Tomorrow is not going to be a simple thing because tomorrow is Frosty Friday Originals, right? So that means no bars, y'all. No bars. We just going to get it in. Like we're going to be ourselves on every Friday. And remember, on this line, no kids allowed, ever, ever, ever. So when you're getting ready to tune into Miss Red, look to your left, you look to your right, and make sure no kids is in sight. You feel me? Because this is a adult entertainment line. We talk about life. We talk about it. You know, things that we've been going through or been through or probably about to face, and we don't even know it. But anyway, I got two topics that came in, and one of them is child slavery. Okay, Boom Donovan is so beloved behind this issue. Big up yourself, Boom Donovan. He wants me to speak upon child slavery. I'm going to start it and I'm going to leave this another time. But to start it off, because now I'm starting to research, because I told y'all not everybody knows everything. Never move in life like you know everything, because there's something you can be taught all the days of your life. Okay. So what I'm saying is I'm right now about to research child slavery because Boom Donovan, he requested this topic. Now, I'm not saying I didn't know about child slavery, but it wasn't like a real deep thought, because you be having so many things on your mind. I can speak for myself. I have a lot of things on my mind, and the things I should think about sometimes ain't the things that I think about. You know, I'm human. So when he brought it to my attention, I was quite alarmed. You know, well, I was fully alarmed because these children are being slaved, okay? They are working for pennies to go and give their parents, you understand, so they can eat and live. These children are school age. They should be in school. Most children get a chance to start kindergarten in first grade. These children are not allowed to go into school to start kindergarten in first grade and all of this. These children are not allowed like a lot of children all over the world. You see, a lot of people is really ignoring a lot of topics, you know, because either we don't know how to deal with it or we feel so bad inside that we don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? Or some people just don't want to touch that topic for whatever their reasons are. But I say to y'all today that child slavery exists all over the world. Different parts of the world, child slavery exists. Now, I'm feeling like these children are, you know, being put to work because they're needed by their families to eat, to live, you understand? So it's really a topic that, like I said, Boom Donovan, you understand, he wanted to speak upon today. And like I said, I had no, you know, deep thought about it. Like I said, I'm not going to say I never knew, but it wasn't like a topic that I was always speaking on or was really inquiring about. Let's keep it real. But when he brought it to my attention, and as I'm talking to this guy, you know, Boom Donovan, he's Rasta, he's cool. Oh my God. He got the song Rosie Posey, like, and it's climbing the charts and everything. But you know, all right, we gonna start right here. Like Boom Donovan, yes, he's on the 2019 plays Frosty Friday, New York City, right here. We doing it up. Okay, so when he brought this to my attention, you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, really though? Really? Like, our kids out here, they could go to school, kindergarten, pre-K, all of that, daycare, all of that, from the early parts of their lives so they can begin to start learning. You know what I mean? Because it's not just at home. When your kids go out from underneath you, out the house from the parents, and you put them in school, you will hope further education is being, taught. So therefore, it's like all day the kids is learning. They learning in the house, they're learning at school. So, it could stop, children dropping out of school because some of them feel like they just don't want to do the work. They don't care. I don't care. I want to hang out. I want to have fun, whatever. And some of them get high school diplomas, you know what I'm saying, and really go through what they have to do in life. So, with that being said, there's other parts in the world where children don't get that option, to like, they go to school and just decide to be a fuck up. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear about history. I don't want to hear shit. I come here to hang out. So these kids, they don't have that. They don't have daycare. They don't have pre-K. They don't have kindergarten, first grade, second grade. They're being slaved. You understand? They're being forced to work from they learn to walk. They are being forced into slavery. I'm so hurt because that's why I said you're never too old to learn. And long as somebody is willing to teach you something, it's not a bad thing to want to learn it. You understand? Especially if it makes sense. Like anything that makes sense, I'm totally with. It has to make sense though. So, well, to me anyway. I'm feeling like child slavery, it kind of like, all right, it fucked me up. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, you just wish you could go somewhere and just give all these kids a hug and tell them you're sorry for whatever anybody has done. Like, just look at them like they coming. They don't, first of all, they don't even have a choice whether they born or not. That's the parents doing. You feel me? And God bless them to take their first breath of air outside of a woman's womb. So, I what? Child slavery. So that means I'm not gonna be growing up going to school. Like, I'm not gonna get the choice to be somebody. Like, what? They got people that's being president right now today that you be like, what the? I'm going up for presidency next year. Yeah, I mean, serious. Vote for me. Vote for what? Are you serious? This is what's going down? So anybody can be a president? Yeah. So anyway, you think to yourself like, these kids don't even have that option. Like, if they're gonna be a president, a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever, or an asshole, they don't have that choice. Their choices is no choice. They have to be into slavery. That's how a lot of us talk on our cell phones. A lot of us wear our nice clothes. A lot of us have our nice handbags. It's all over the world. And we don't, well, I know I didn't. I never took a stop to say, well, who's making this? We don't care. We just buy it. But if you think about it, like, hold up. Who made this shit? Now, which one of us is going to really ask that? We just in there getting dressed like, ow. We don't know that it could be a little 4-year-old little kid that got his ass whipped to learn how to make that jacket, that shirt, or them socks, or hair bows, or, that we use on a daily basis. So mentally, that makes me think like, it's only my thought that Hold up. So I'm supporting children and child slavery. So now I don't know what to buy, what not to buy. And now that's going to be something that I'm going to deeply be researching. So I thank you, Boom Donovan, for that topic because, like, I'm really going to research it. I just hope I don't, feel like, oh my, because I can't take, what I'm saying, hearing hard things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna ask God for the strength, to just educate myself further on this matter. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna briefly talk about the next hot topic, and this is from an unknown person. You know what I'm saying? Their name cannot be spoken. All right. The topic is abortion, right? So when you think about it, it's a very deep issue because people feel like women should have the right to decide what happens to their body, when, how, whatever, right? Okay. But truth is, the baby would have never got there if it wasn't for Father God and the Father. Right. So I think rightfully the Father has a choice in what happens to his youth as well. But deeply thinking about the matter is everybody has a choice to make in the beginning of anything. And life is what it is. You can use condoms. You could just remain from sex, period. Or, take other measures. I don't know. You got to call Planned Parenthood for that. They got the choices of, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to use, birth control or whatever the case might be, and what kind of birth control will be good for you. But anyway, moving right along, the fathers too. The fathers got the choice of using condoms. The father got the choice of if he's gonna, penetrate this woman and she, gets pregnant or whatever the case might be. So the fathers, you got to think too. But moving right along on the issue about abortion is, look, every child, whether the child is the size of a peanut, if the child is just still a sperm, I don't know. Plug this in. If the child is still just a sperm, because from what this is just my brief little knowledge of this right here. And, many discussions on the issue. The child actually comes from the father. Be with me on this. I'm gonna break this down real fast. The sperm is the kid, right? Now it's swimming around. You know what I mean? And the father becomes intimate with the woman. All right, it has to hit an egg, right? I feel the egg is a housing space for the sperm, and together, it starts to manifest and it becomes a baby, a tadpole, whatever they call it first. Then it becomes a baby. But I feel definitely the baby comes from the man's testicles. So moving right along, I think the man has a right to decide what happens with his testicle that became, his sperm out of his testicle that became a baby. So I think altogether abortion is not right, because when you take an abortion, you ending the life of a child that you had the right, you had the decision to make if you're going to use protection or not. So once the baby leaves the man's testicles in his sperm and it meets up with the mother's housing, which is her egg, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So I'm thinking, if you came up to the conclusion like, oh my God, I didn't even want this, I didn't even want to have a baby with her, whatever the case might be, or I didn't want to have a baby with him, whatever. Look, talk about the next kid. You know what I mean? Talk about, you know what, this one is already here. So you know what, we're going to step up to the plate and we're going to be responsible and we're going to, take care of this one. But I'll be damned if it be another one, baby, because every time I see your face, you better have it. You understand? The raincoat is what we call it. So use birth control, use condoms, pills. I don't know. Some people be like, oh, they still got pregnant with it, whatever. I don't know. But all I know is use some type of protection so you don't have to take a life of another person. And everybody say, you know what? I ain't no murderer. You a murderer. I see when you shot and killed that person. Well, newsflash, knock on wood, you are a murderer. He murdered somebody that was out here visible, and you murdered somebody that's in here visible. You know what I mean? So you once you see it on the sonogram, it's a baby. You know what I mean? Once you see that little on the sonogram, it's a baby. It's real. So if your mother would have aborted you wouldn't be here today to abort the baby. So don't do that. Use condoms, okay? And for the men, we're going to definitely end that topic with, you know better, okay? You know better. Don't try to be like, because you know what I'm saying? And she, you know what I'm saying? I wish I never this and that, and have people writing like, right. No. You are just as full as she is, okay? Because the baby is coming from you. So you sit down and you just look at your testicles and say, I'm not letting none of y'all out until I find the right housing for you. You feel me? So therefore, because you know what kind of housing it is from the way that the person reacts to things, how they live their lives. When you first meet her and she ain't shit, most likely she's not gonna be shit, okay? If you just met him and you see this nigga ain't shit, most likely he's not gonna be shit. So basically, you still made the choice to let the little spermies out of your testicle and you still did what you did, so how dare you cry? If it's my son, you will get a slap here, and then I'll tell you to turn the other cheek. Let me slap it here. Because you knew. That's why they say, you know what you marrying. I don't care. I'm a change. Baby, if they don't make a change for God, how they going to make a change for you? Now you just created some seeds out here that your folks going to be fighting over, okay? So therefore, remember, abortion is not right. You are taking the life of a child, even if it's a tadpole, just this little, the size of a pea. From you kill it, murder. Straight. It's just that they don't throw you in jail for that. But really, honestly, truthfully speaking, it's murder. No matter how you look, I don't care. Y'all don't have to be together. People is raising their children every day by themselves. Believe it or not, I see single fathers. I ain't see that in all my life. These last few years, I've been really seeing single fathers. Like, what? They do that here in America? So you, as a father, you be like, look, listen here. Just give me my kid. Have the baby, you give me my kid. I'll try to find some family members, somebody to help me. But give me my kid. Like, nah, you ain't even got to raise the baby, none of that. Because sometimes you can force somebody in a child's life and they end up taking that child's life. I watch forensics and shit, so nobody can mess with me on these topics. You feel me? The father did not want to watch the kid, and the girl was jealous of his other girlfriend, so she was like, no, you made this baby, you gonna watch this baby. She was going off. I guess, you know, to put the baby in between the new relationship so he can't be laying up or whatever. I don't know. But she made him watch his kid. He killed the baby. Yeah, like he killed the baby. I said, you see, that's why, you know what I mean? Moms, let me tell you something. You lay there, you did what you did. You know what I mean? We all sin every day. But what I'm saying is, what you didn't know then, we damn sure know now. And we do know that that is murder. So to all the mothers that's having babies, that's being able to be pregnant, that's already a gift from the Most High Jah to bring forth life. You understand? To see a part of you come out and starts to grow and starts to resemble you. That's the beautiful gift in the world. It beats a sports car, damn it. A brand new house. I love the thought of new life. New life. Something of you. That little baby just looking at you like, blinking his eyes, her eyes. You are now in control of guiding this child. This child will depend on you for everything: food, clothing, shelter, and most of all, love. And let's not leave out discipline, because spare the rod, you destroy the child. So you have to discipline. Will come from you. It's going to be hard, but you have to. Because people in the street ain't going to play with yours. So moving along past that issue, all of the men, please, you choose wisely also. Stop just saying, I thought they was like this. I thought they was like that. Come on, stop now. You know better. Let me tell you something. Last night, I can't make this up. Last night, I'm watching my little crime show. Just to end this topic, I'm watching a crime show of two 15-year-olds, girl and guy. They're dating. Of course, they're sexual. Anyway, she felt like he wanted to leave her. So she tells the little boy that she's pregnant. Just last night, that's why this topic is crazy. Yeah, she tells the boy that she's pregnant because she wanted him to stay with her. The boy told her to meet him and they're going to talk about it. Of course, she ran her ass out the house without telling her parents where she was going. Like, I'm going to see Jeff. No, kids don't do that. They going. She goes and meets him. He kills her. Straight, just like that. Was helping the family look for her. But he took her life because he was scared to be a father. Right? When they did the autopsy, what happened, y'all? She wasn't even pregnant. She told him that because she was scared that he was going to leave her. So she lost her life for no reason over a lie. That's why we have to explain to our children, and that's why my mother used to discipline us now, I see, at a very early age. If we lie, we got our ass whipped. Yeah. And that's because, why are you lying? Especially, I'm going to call it a lie because I know you're lying. I got proof that you're lying. And you're still lying. We got our ass whipped for that. Now, if we keep that mentality in our children, things like this will lower the chances of happening because they will tell the truth. I love you and I just don't want you to leave me. Don't that sound better than I'm pregnant? You don't know what people is thinking in their mind. This little 15-year-old boy, he wanted to be a cadet, something like that, in a police department or something. And he was going to go away to the army and everything. So he feel he had his life mapped out. So here she come now, I'm pregnant because she don't want him to leave her. So, it went left and he killed her. Her family was screaming and crying when they found out she wasn't even pregnant. They were so hurt that it was even him that killed her because they were so in love. So moving right along, neither one of them thought about saying, well, I'll get an abortion. See, abortion is the last resort. I was asked right before this if a woman is raped, do she have the right then to choose abortions, right? I say, I don't know. I'm not going to act like I know everything because I don't. So I don't even know. That's the woman's decision. I don't know. I got to move past that because I'm going to leave it as I don't know. And I'm not going to say we're going to talk about it tomorrow because I'm not going to know then. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's the hard one. I don't know what to think on them issues. So we're going to have to move right along because I really don't know. If a woman is raped and she becomes pregnant, do she still have the right to choose abortion? I don't know. I wish I did, but honestly, I don't. So, with all that being said, those are the topics today as far as, child slavery and abortion. Those were the two hot ones on the list for today. So I guess we can just move right along right now. And before we end the live, we're going to talk a little further about the hot topics again because, it makes a lot of sense. Like child slavery and these kids should be in school, is really hurtful, but they trying to do what they're going to do, for their parents or whatever. And, abortion as well. I think, the father has a big say-so in that issue. You know what I mean? It's his child. You know what I mean? So here we go. We're moving right along with Johnson. Dance with Love. Yes.
Mr. Johnson. I want you to live in love. We can have happiness with love. We can have peace with love. We shall have equal rights and justice and love for everyone. As we come on people and dance with love. Come on people and dance with love. As we look up the view, if you have it begin, let it flow, let it go. Mami, bailemos con amor. Mami, bailemos con amor. Si tú tienes amor, solo deja fluir en ti, deja fluir, deja fluir. Con amor encontramos felicidad, con amor tendremos paz, justicia, con amor años paz, con amor para todos.
I said, come on, people, and dance with love. Come on, people, and dance with love. I feel like I gotta do. If you have to begin, let it flow, let it flow.
You think life is so unfair. Never ever you despair, because love is what we're working with. If you try and try, you'll do your best. Come on now, this is the test. You let it know what it is.
I said, come on, people, and dance with love. Come on, people, and dance with love. I feel like you gotta live. If you have to begin, let it go, let it go.
Gotta live right now, cause you're living. Gotta take every chance that you're giving. Tomorrow, never promise. Gotta keep your head up and you'll be strong. And we keep going, cause love is where you belong.
I said, come on, people, and dance with love. Come on, people, and dance with love. I feel like you gotta live. If you have to begin, let it go, let it go.
Hey, hey, hey. Yes, yes, yes. Respect what? New York City, Frosty Friday. Live from the shred. Indie artist. Come on,
We wish them good, till they come and them wish for we them. I see them, them so know them and know them. See them flex and we know them talk hard. Make it take so them have to fall hard. I see them, them so know them and know them. See them flex and we know them talk hard. Make it take so them have to fall hard. Time and season will change. They know the best they can, and your life will remain the same. They're not going to forgive. Why you know everything must come and get it? Sometimes happiness and joy, sometimes struggle and pain. More than the whole life of life, you push we aside like I am pain. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up, know them talk hard. They can take some them up to fall hard. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up, know them talk hard. They can take some them up to fall hard. Them one with me a corner. Don't forget, no one to see the respect on ya. Out of the most I want to with life and say, get a youth can be on ya. No one for this way class we want. No one for with black and to marijuana. But I know that this know that the leader refuse and he become the chief in the corner. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up on them talk hard. They can take so them up to fall hard. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up on them talk hard. They can take so them up to fall hard. Rasta tell them real straight. Watch over my son, cha-cha keep. Always between my sleep, no, the people want them who don't conquer me. Never see me to the end. I just know when they go on the weekends. Rasta on the house. I chill out and it's by the weekend. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up on them top hard. They can take some them up to fall hard. I see them. That's all I know them and know them. See them flex up on them top hard. They can take some them up to fall hard. I'm not trying to free them. Everybody there that I need them. We wish them good. Seems like come on them wish to read them. Them one we can fly.
Chorus big one. Yes, sir. Yes, that's indie artists from all over the world. Yes, gotta love them. Big up all of the indie artists from all over the world. Yes, they are doing their thing. Yes. 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 As we move. Yes. First Friday. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you, baby. Girl, I need you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you on my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Girl, I need you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you by my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Woo! I've been sitting and thinking of you. On all the things that we've been through. Baby girl, I'm incomplete if I ain't got you in my life. By my side, you're my bride. From staying to leaving my love. So why not give you your first shot? You still never say I need you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you by my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Girl, I need you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you by my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Woo! I let you know you are falling again. The one that we joy tomorrow. You work all the time and celebrate. In my life, this time through. When I'm done with me, they say you're too strong for me. You're just loving me to be. You're not the one that I'm to me. Keep it like that, what you can just when I look me, what me, what's them. You keep it true to the end. We're two men, I'm a problem to meet you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you by my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Girl, I need you in my life. Every day, every night. Girl, I need you by my side. My sweet baby, my sunshine. Woo! Nice track, nice track. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. Respect one.
Sons of Roof. Bless up the man of civilization. No. Keep the family together, you know? That goes up.
What?
She see my every intent. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. You know, I come from boy. And we used to pay the rent. You're the most I bless, so we don't wanna part. Yeah. Yo. She see my every intent. intense. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. You know I come from far, now we used to pay the rent. And if I get hurt, all we will spend the last say, yeah. She care about the previous relationship. Physically, spiritually, not she's spoken up with. She said, this I love me and she argue with it. No way, respect she got this. She tell me, say, you full of families and spread. You go up one and call me. I did text them what you said. Me and come up with you up and them a call me again. If they come and shut me like those man and them. She tell me, say, she see my heavy intent. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. Yeah, I come back back. And we used to pay the rent. You're the most I bless you with the one above me. Yeah. She see my heavy intent. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. Yeah, I come back back. And we used to pay the rent. And if I had rent, I would spend the last say. Yeah. But baby mother try to mash up me head. Put out the daughter and the key with my friend. The second one is like is to repeat it. She be the one of my friend running to up and backward. Real life thing and the story me again. But when them hear the song and them know yeah. Real to real me not pretend I just the message you say yeah. Just see my every intake. And when I break, you always be open. And we used to be it. You're the most I bless, so we go on our rock, yeah. So, just see my every intake. And when I break, you always be my strength. And we used to be it. And you will spend the last say, yeah. A real man always a turn one side. Be a property so you know she not hide. Whether when the times are low and when the times are high. Who the stormy weather when the times are dry. Who the thick and thin so you know the not die. Not keep away the dignity, not give away the pride. Not do anything, just make it fine. Whether when me a walk, put up with whether when me a fly. You see my heavy intent. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. Yeah, I come from far. But we used to be the rent. Not the most I bless, so we don't want to back. Yeah. You see my heavy intent. And when I'm weak, she always be my strength. Yeah, I come from far. But we used to be the rent. If I had rent, all we spend the last day. We find a big great man. There is a great tomorrow. Beside any king, there is a great
Yes, sir. We're going to move along, right? We're going to move along. I keep watching the time. Yeah. So, oh my God. Y'all know life is really beautiful to live. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going to happen beyond the sky. We don't know. But I can tell y'all this, like, honestly, truthfully speaking, you have to enjoy your life, while you have breath in your body, no matter what you're going through. I don't care how deep it is, like, what you can do, give it to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, life is worth living all the way up until Father God says it's your time. Don't let nobody fill you full of hate. Don't let nobody make you feel bad, like cause you low self-esteem, make you feel so hurt and broken inside, you questioning your own life if you want to live or die. Don't let nobody make you feel like that. Relationships are the hardest. And I say that because when you have your children, you want your children to do what you say, and that's it. But when it's a love relationship, it's hard because everybody got their own opinions. And both people gonna feel that they're right at all times. But what becomes unjust in a situation like that is when you take away somebody's self-esteem, when you make them feel like they don't want to live, and different things like that. Now you wilding out. Now there is a problem because one man's garbage is another man's treasure. And try to learn that what goes around comes around. Way in the wee hours of the morning, when she's crying and when she's stressed, and when she's feeling like she can't even take care of her very own kids because love has bitten her, not kissed her, but bitten her. And she feels so alone. And she's hurting inside. And no fucking body detected it. Nobody seen this woman hurting so bad. Nobody really gave a damn, because it was a story that you could go walk and give to other people. People like the news carrier bringing news daily, so she gets to tell how deeply depressed that woman is over that man. How she losing her mind over that man. She's laughing about it and saying it can't be me, because I wouldn't put up with this and I wouldn't put up with that. 7 months later, she's getting her ass whipped by somebody she thinks she loves. And you see, the woman that was going through what she was going through, what the other lady didn't know, she was praying. She was praying. She seen her mother do it, so she started to copy it. And lo and behold, Father God came on his time, and he told her, what's wrong with you? I love you. And I won't never leave your side. But Jacqueline, you got to trust in me. Jacqueline, let it go, Jacqueline, damn it, let it go. I'm Jah, the Most High God, the highest they come, baby. Revenge is mine. Dust yourself off. Go do what you need to do. Go live your life. Tell your testimony to the world. Let them see what I'm about to do for you. But I have to give you the story first, don't I? When she was in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. In the wee hours. In the wee hours. It hurts so bad. I remember They don't understand why I do the things that I do. 'Cause the feeling that I have inside my heart for you, love is inside my heart for you. And even though you done me wrong, I can't let you go. I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. And it hurt me so. Oh, it hurt me so. You got me talking about it. I've been talking about it to my family and my friends. And they ask me why do I cry? And I tell them all, I can't seem to say goodbye. I can't seem to say goodbye. I can't seem to say goodbye. Hey, I can't walk away. I'm so in love, you know. I can't seem to say goodbye. That was in the middle of the night. You know, your parents tell you and shit, you know, and your friends, they be like, yo, you want to get over him. Girl, look at him. You want to get over him. They do this. Look, let me tell you something. Ladies, keep it real with yourself all the time. You hear me? You got to keep it real with yourself. See, your friends ain't going to feel what you feel. Your friends don't understand how much you love that nigga. You feel me? Your friends is going to tell you according to what they think you need to hear. Leave that nigga alone, girl. It's too many men out here. Girl, you're beautiful and you can move on. In the person mind. In the person mind. So everybody know your space. This is what the person is thinking. Oh, really? This bitch want me lonely like her. You're gonna find every self-defense you got in you to stay with that motherfucker who treating you so bad. You feel me? But then, you know, you start to wake up and you start to think to yourself, oh, wash this nigga dirty drawers. I cooked for him. I was his night nurse. What? I was his personal surfboard? And goddamn, that's a lot of work, you see. But I did it. And then I started thinking, bitch, you playing. Look at all these motherfuckers when you go outside trying to holler at you. Please stop, girl. And I remember the movie Sparkle, when her mother told her, leave that man alone. And she said, the man is all I got. What? She couldn't give up. But thank you, God, I didn't have to see a casket because I kept on thinking to myself, I did a lot for that nigga. You feel me? So I'm good, actually.
Yes. Miss Red. Sean the Boss Diva. Frosty Friday Entertainment. And the label presents Ghetto Love. So high, so high, so high, up in the sky. You had me up all night. You got me glitching all night. And this shit ain't right. Why you bringing up the fire? You got me all down the rock for life. Yeah, right. I've been breaking bread with you in the court, even trying to come get you. Been sending up the prayer, hoping God will come and save you. But you say that I don't care. Nigga who clean your dirty underwear. When time got hard, who was on the job? No budget, eating turkey necks and corn on the cob. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Now you got me out here looking crazy. Please, help me. I'm falling so easily. This man has a hold on me. And it's like I just can't see it. You tell me I'm the one, but you fucking this one and that one. Why you do it for fun? I'm having nightmares. I'm feeling in fear. I'm the woman gun. Will you up there just disappear? I was your body, then I care for another life. No matter how things went, you was the man who paid rent. And at that time, it was everything, cause I didn't have options to say. Remember the night that we had? That'll be the night that I never forget. In the club as we rub it down. Now, my own phone. Then you call my home, your home. Hey, please, help me. I'm falling so easily. This man has a hold on me, and it's like I can't see. Yes, Frosty Friday Entertainment. Yes.
Yo, oh my. You know what? Like, yo, I swear sometimes I sit down and I be thinking to myself, like, yo, Miss Ray, yo, I gotta have that talk with myself. It's perfectly all right. Yes, it is. So anyway, I be thinking to myself, like, you know, Miss Red, like, the way I live my life now is like so I'm so not I can't say I'm so happy, but I'm content now. With everything that I've been through, I'm so content now. You know what I mean? And I don't definitely want to cry about it anymore, but I'm gonna sing about it because you gotta know my beginning before I can give you what's going on now. Yeah. But I can say this to you guys that the beginning is gonna be hard. You know, this is the facts. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like what happened. You get me? So only the music video you're gonna see when I get cut in the forehead and stuff like that. But for the music, I put certain things in it. But you know, the book and everything is gonna be like really, really graphic, really graphic. So you know, is definitely my life. You know what I mean? But anyway, no, I don't hate men. No, I don't. No, I'm not bashing them. You know, no. Because a man still be having me feeling like this when I really want to. So, you know what I mean? I just don't let a relationship get to me.
Frosty Friday Entertainment presents Misread Rehab.
Anna! Hey, yeah. Hey. Yeah. How did we come to this, Your love, I just don't want this. You got me so open inside. Told you I was down till the last ride. Why you wanna say goodbye? Boy, you know you're making me cry. Can we give it one more try? Ooh, baby, hey, I'm feeling, baby, hey, I'm feeling like a shaking, baby, hey, you got me needing me happy. You got me needing me catch me, baby, falling. Hurry up, no more story. Can't you see what you're doing to me? I'm trying to hide it from my family. It's getting hot. I need detox. It's a crime. I am playing my mind. You really got me stressing from the lack of texting. Don't ease up on the sexing, baby. You got me needing rehab. You got me needing rehab. Your love is like a drug. I can't give it up and I don't give a fuck. Tell the bitch that she pressing her luck. She'll be peeking out the window. We'll be singing at her funeral. Hey, baby, hey. Oh, can't you see what you're doing to me? I'm trying to hide it from my family. Catch me there, I'm falling. Hurry up, no more stalling. Hey. Oh, I'm needing rehab. Got me needing rehab. Hey, 'cause your love is like a drug. I can't give it up and I don't give a fuck. Tell this bitch that she pressing her luck. She'll be peeking out the window. They'll be singing at her funeral. Hey, baby. Yeah. Yes. So let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Yes. Lambo Colombo. Yes, sir.
Pushumpa, don't part away. Lambo Colombo dance and knock. Yo, kids. Some boy fi try the line. I wait them time. Oh, yes, I'm not right. Night time. Alright, now some boy approve to me say them have the wrong mind. Zoom in. Some people are real, I just can't feel. Some people are real, them stuff coming here. I feel them. Zoom into the battlefield. I feel them. I feel them. You run a money dance and knocker.
Search for them is like an internet hacker. Search and find like a GPS tracker. The whole of them a real player hater. Them not like me, and me do I like them. Them are me enemy, me nah beg no friend. That boy there, he kiss me from when. Circle the little bugger ends. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can feel. Some people not real, them step to me heel. I fear them, I fear them. I fear them, I fear them. Zoom into the battlefield. Zoom into the battlefield. I fear them, I fear them. I fear them, I fear them. Every bad mind people not in my bloodline. Please don't take what is mine. Love me, let me shine. Love me, let me shine. Why another artist of that mine? Dancehall hacker, dancehall killer, dancehall doctor, and holy boss, young lad vendetta. The best is the best, we only get better. Zoom in. Some people not real, I just can feel. Some people not real, them step coming heel. I fear them, I fear them. I fear them, I fear them. Zoom into the battlefield.
DJ! Hold on, something went wrong, y'all. Hold on. With number 3 and 4, I don't know what's the problem, but something went wrong. DJ, something went wrong. Look.
What?
Both of them is saying it. These are the number 1 and number 2 is good, but 3 and 4, something is wrong.
Because the Wi-Fi went out on them.
Okay.
I'm going to put it back on real quick.
Yeah, it just jumped off of the Wi-Fi then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, companies kill me. That's why anytime if I lose service for any amount of reason, I call them and I go off because I pay and I want what I pay for. I'm sorry, because y'all want the money and I give it. I want the service. That's it.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Check that one over there.
His thing. If I unplug it's going to shut
everything is going to shut off if you unplug it to start it back to reboost.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, I don't know what to say. See if you can move it around or something. I don't know.
This one I could probably get back to start again because this has an actual.
All right, go ahead. I don't know what to do with them guys. Well, anyway, y'all, we just getting ready to come to an end anyway. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for real. You know what I mean? We trying to get back with these other people. You know what I mean? So we could play our last tunes, and then we're gonna say hello, Frosty Friday. You know what I'm saying? And the original tomorrow. Gonna be nice.
No, this one went off.
Oh, okay. Just put ended briefly. Sorry, the program ended briefly. Picking up tomorrow. Yeah, y'all. So anyway, we had a nice time today. You know, it's ending early. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? For real. And we will definitely pick up tomorrow because I don't want to continue with the show and they're not here. And I was only going to go another 15 minutes anyway. So it doesn't matter. But y'all, I love y'all. And thanks for tuning in. Yes, we definitely lit. Yeah, Frosty Friday Entertainment. Oh, no, wait now. Okay. Yes.
As soon as you go, if you just unplug it and plug it back in.
Blessed evening, everybody. Love you guys. Yes, yes.